Well, I'm Terry Kraft, and I'm the brand manager of Colorblind Covers. We're a brand that designs and produces clothing anywhere from streetwear to high-end fashion for those that are seeking a higher cause. Um, I think the biggest thing that someone should have if they're looking to come into my field is creativity, because creativity fuels everything in my job. I have to do the designs and get the ideas to the people who actually do the designing in the computers. Um, you also need to have a big interest in computer technology because we're always working with programs to design and produce. And finally, I think you probably have to be a risk taker because not everything is 100% in my job. There's always variables that may or may not happen, and you gotta kind of just go with the flow. I really like how I'm basically a mini CEO. I control the product and I get to do my own thing. I follow the product through its life cycle from the design of the product to the computer engineers actually designing it, and then I send it to the manufacturer for them to make the product, and then all the way to the store for the sales part. The thing I like most about my job though is because through my creativity, I can put the company's visions in our designs and put them on the clothing. That's what I enjoy most about my job. Well, I think the number one thing would be you have to have a bachelor's degree in some sort of business because that's the main part of my job. I'm dealing with the business of product. Maybe you should have a minor in graphic design because you're dealing with computers and designing the process. You have to have good communication skills. You're always communicating to your computer engineers what you want the product to look like and the manufacturers how much you want them to make and things like that. You have to take in multiple viewpoints from different demographics to satisfy all types of people. And past that, you always have to see the big picture because you can't always be looking at what's happening now. You have to envision what's going to be the final product. Well, first off, the money's nice. I mean, the average brand manager makes $93,000 a year, which may sound nice, but it can go even more higher with higher end producers and brands. I really enjoy the expression I have in this job. I can express my ideas from my mind and I can put it onto clothing. I really like that. It's also not your regular 9 to 5 office job. You're working hours that you basically choose as long as you get the product done. But yeah, you're not in the office. You get to go out and go to commercial shoots. Like I'm going to commercial shoot later today that I'm actually starring in, and I'm a little nervous because that's my first one. So
Thank you for coming in.
yeah, no problem. You guys are welcome to follow me to my commercial shoot if you want.
Yeah,
I mean, you get to see a little more of what I do on a daily basis.
You can only listen, just as one listens, the running sound of water in the hills, or a solo flute player in the forest, or somebody playing on the guitar. You listen, but the person who has come to listen as a critic will not listen, not as a critic, but to enjoy the moment, will be able to listen to music. What is there to understand in music? There is nothing to understand. There is something to taste, certainly. There is something to drink and be drunk with, certainly. But what is there to understand? But the critic, he is not there to taste. He is not there to drink. He is there to understand. He is not listening music because he is so full of the mathematics. He is continuously criticizing, thinking. He is not innocent. He knows too much. Hence he will miss the beauty of it. He may arrive at some stupid conclusions, but he will miss the whole moment. And the moment is momentous. If you can listen, just listen. If you can see, just see. Then this very moment, you will know what innocence is. And I am not here only to explain to you what innocence is. I am here to give a taste of it. Have a cup of tea.